Today I'm reporting for Southside TV, reviewing OlliOlli World for the Nintendo Switch. OlliOlli World is stylistically one of the most interesting games I've seen in a long while, with its mixture of lo-fi hip-hop and skate culture really combined together to produce something that doesn't look too far removed from the whimsical world of Adventure Time. The world is incredibly varied, and not just in the 6 main locations you see on the map. Throughout these areas, there's a lot of variety: beaches, water parks, and this is really important as you'll be returning to a lot of these areas again to complete all the challenges the game has to offer. The style options for your character can only be matched by Splatoon, a bit too colourful and extra for my day-to-day life, but yeah, I wouldn't be bummed out if I woke up one morning and magically the contents of my wardrobe got replaced by the cosmetics in this game. This is incredibly important as they are the main reward for completing challenges throughout the game. When I first booted up, I had enough clothes to be quite happy with what I looked like, but the constant collection of new gear meant that I was changing up the way my skate guard version of myself looked like, almost as if each new play session required a new outfit. The story of this game isn't really needed, but the good people at Roll7 knew that. They give you a goal, reach Nirvana, and they give you a means of doing that by becoming a newest recruit in a group of skaters. These characters are fun and interesting in a way. They have little chats at the start and the end of each skate, but after a while I lost interest in them, pressing B to skip through the chats all the time. I came here to skate, not to read. But is the game just style over substance? Thankfully not. The style and the gameplay work so well in tandem, nothing is more satisfying than pulling off a number of consecutive grinds due to the tight controls, sound and level design. I haven't felt a thrill of this kind since those minecart levels in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. After completing a difficult area, your mind is only thinking, where is the next checkpoint going to be? As you don't know how you quite managed to pull off that last stint so effortlessly. The game, much like real skating, can be hard. It has a steep learning curve, and for me, someone who's not used to playing a game like this, where jumping is mapped to the analog sticks, as well as tricks, it took me a while to get used to how the game controlled, but when I clicked, after around an hour of playing, I felt ready for anything. The game has a lot of replayability. Never once did I finish all the challenges given to me on a course first time around. This may have been due to me being a bit too hesitant to pull off any fancy tricks on the first run, out of fear of flying off my board and losing my progress, but also, there are many different routes you can take through each course of the game. Like a lot of 2D platformers, the challenge really is going back, finding all the collectibles, or completing all the challenges. I would often find myself taking these harder routes, called the gnarly routes. I would often force myself down these routes, and then get frustrated with myself for not being able to do it. I'm glad I did, as finishing the level made it all so much more satisfying. OlliOlli World is a great break from big open world games. Its tightly crafted levels and laser-focused styling lead to enjoyable rewards through the game. Unfortunately, the cast of characters that live in this beautifully crafted, skate-obsessed world are much more enjoyable to just skip past, but the skating that follows them is nothing more than joyous. Though not a traditional 2D platformer, it has certainly scratched my itch for one that has been growing for quite some time. I give OlliOlli World an 8 out of 10. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe.